It's your boy Jay back with another reaction video, whatever's on the noggin, where we sit here and discuss about whatever's on the noggin. It'll be a true blessing if you subscribe to my channel and hit that like button below. You see that bell icon? Hit it so you can be notified of my videos when they drop. And as always, giving credit to the content creator of these videos. Let's get into it. What is this video called? Man Keeping It Real PT4. Let's get into it.
Woman tell you she bored. That don't like you, homie.
Straight up. But
Most men have never told a woman, you need to use your vagina to earn substance in my life. This is how you move up in my world. Crack that ass. Oh.
Oh no, hero. Maybe I should be a supervillain.
In today's video, we got Corey Holcomb breaking down the underlying significance behind a woman's statement of feeling bored.
If a woman tell you I'm bored, can you find something for us to do? I want to be entertained or whatever. That bitch would have been more respectable telling you, fuck you, you ain't shit.
Facts. And if a woman sit there and tell you that she's bored, hey, if she tells me that she's bored, hey, I'm going to say, one, go play with your motherfucking pussy. Or two, go find that next man that you just had before I just got over this motherfucker to clap the cheeks to entertain your motherfucking ass. Because I'm not going to be like him. A lot of these women want Frankenstein ass man. What do I mean by that? They want man to be portrayed as other man. Meaning, I give you a good example. If I was with somebody, I leave them alone. They go get with somebody else. They gonna think that that other guy got the same qualities of what I got, and then their relationship is rocky because she expecting the next man to act like me, and vice versa. These women just want Frankenstein ass man.
Women just want the men to do all of the physical work of the relationship
Facts.
and all of the emotional work of the relationship, and they sit back and do nothing and
Fuck
have
that.
a good time every day. Y'all always want to have fun. We bored. Y'all are children, unruly children at that.
yeah.
If a woman tell you she bored, that bitch don't like you, homie.
Facts.
Straight up.
Straight up.
I was just gonna say
That's
that.
not your
Yes,
bro.
Big Hank, 75. That's
belongs-
What'd he say?
bored.
Because if a woman was into you, she wouldn't even be bored. She'd be all into you. If she's sitting there saying you bored, she thinking about another nigga that's a little funner than you. Might not be much fun, but a little funner than you. These bitches will get down our case about comparing them to other women, but they do that daily, comparing man to other man. And they just want some Frankensteins, that's all.
Equals hates peace.
Bored equals hate peace. Okay.
Facts.
That's a great fucking comparison.
Yeah. But for
Facts.
somebody to even have the gall to say that to somebody, it's like that at that moment, it's like, what?
But when you say,
I'd be like, wait, what? Who?
here's the
who
crazy
would even
thing
say
about
that to anybody
deception.
that they care about, right?
Boredom really means that you're not enough.
Thank you.
Facts.
You're
It
not
don't
doing
mean that I'm
right.
not doing enough. If you're bored as a person
Exactly.
in general all the time, what you're really saying is, I am not enough.
Right, and I
Facts.
excuse myself because I am definitely not going to be
I
able
wish
to
a
feel
bitch
that.
would tell me
Not going
she
to feel that
bored. I'll
void.
be like, bitch, Frank's Nursery and Craft is 4 blocks from my place.
Not even that. I'd be like, see that little area right there? You could do jumping jack.
I'd be like, go with that next man. Like I just said before, go to the dude that you had me, the dude that you was fucking with before I got here. Go fuck with him. He's more exciting than me than go fuck with him. Then you ain't gonna get my resources and go fuck with a lame. That's what most of these women want. They want your resources and go fuck with a lame. The good guys always finish last. You got to treat these bitches like bitches. If you want respect, you got to demand respect by putting that fear in these women and letting them know, like, I ain't taking no shit from y'all. Y'all delusional. Your games ain't gonna work on me. Maybe on the simps.
Push up, get your fat ass in motion.
Hey,
You feel what I'm
straight
saying?
up.
Like,
Bitch, I know you ain't bored and you had them braids in for 2 weeks. Your head stank like a motherfucker, bitch.
God.
You ain't supposed to be around me like that. You're not supposed to be rank around me. You supposed to have your feet, asshole, and navel clean the whole time you're around me. Don't worry about
Facts.
your mouth. I ain't gonna kiss you anyway, you funky motherfucker.
yeah, no, that right there is a a sign. It's just a sign.
You should be able to sue a woman that tells you she's bored.
No, you just need to, that's your moment to get this.
Somebody said board. Astrology said boards means she's for the streets.
She's for the streets.
Yeah.
My time is valuable. If you're telling me you're bored, you're stealing my time. If you're in my presence, it costs me to be a man. Every second costs me down to the penny. So if you hanging with me daily,
and you bored,
and you talking about you bored, but it's costing me, I should be able to sue you for whatever.
What if the bitch say she bored and she got kids that ain't yours?
Oh, hell.
Oh, well,
I mean, you better go fuck your son, bitch. Get the fuck out my face.
Lord,
You got people to take care of one way or another.
Facts.
It is just, this is why I'm telling y'all this. It is disrespectful for a woman to tell you she bored. She
For anybody.
talking crazy to
Anybody,
you.
that's crazy.
Homie,
Even if
she trying to see what you about. Can you be kind to a woman
Fuck
and
no.
expect
Fuck no.
respect in this Western world, America?
Fuck no. I be the first to say that. Hell to the Nas. The kinder you be, the meaner they gonna treat you. The meaner you are to them, the better they gonna treat you. This fucking country, and it's like you said, this Western hemisphere, this shit is all fucking backwards. Traditionally, you treat a woman good, she love you, she like you. Now you treat a woman like shit, that's when she love you and she like you. So just treat these bitches like shit. They ain't gonna never admit it, but just do it through actions. You see? Works for me.
You should be able to, but as of recently, it's dwindling down. It's dwindling away.
Man, I got to answer.
You what?
I got to answer whenever you're ready.
Oh, I know you got to answer.
Depends on
Craig.
what kind of
I just wanted to see what D was going to say. Because I'm telling you, man, almost every woman I was kind to wound up getting dick from somewhere else because I didn't know better.
And that's true. Facts.
Oh, you mean?
And I can agree with that. Every woman that I was good to went and gave dick to somebody else. No matter how much I put into them, they went and gave dick to somebody else. So you got to treat these bitches or hoes, not all women, but most of these bitches and hoes like bitches and hoes.
Like in a relationship, or just like saying hi?
Every woman I was kind to got fucked by somebody else.
Facts.
Well,
except one.
Facts.
Other than that, every woman I was kind to
facts
wind up fucking somebody else.
Facts.
But the ones who I dogged, them motherfuckers be there when I call.
Exactly.
This is why kind and nice guys often find themselves at the back of the line.
Right.
Despite women often expressing a preference for kindness and niceness, they frequently end up choosing someone who doesn't fit that description. Yeah. There's a noticeable contrast between what they profess to desire and how they ultimately respond.
There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. I'm not an academic, I'm not a theoretician. I'm interested in what works on the street when it's time to date and mate. And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
So what do they respond to?
They really respond to a guy who's a challenge, a guy who's a question mark, a guy who keeps them guessing.
Them bitches be like, y'all gonna be there. The ones that I didn't give the kindness to are the ones that's there for me. But the ones that I treated good, as good as I could.
Yeah.
They all getting fucked by other dick nuts.
A lot of times kindness allows people to use illogic when they deal with you. And you shouldn't let
kindness for weakness. That's
weakness, yeah. You shouldn't let anybody be illogical when they deal with you. You should always set a boundary that is intensive enough to force someone to be who they really are.
So nice guys finish last.
All the time.
You
can't be scared to force people to be who they really are. Sometimes you gotta flush haters out. Sometimes you gotta say certain shit to make people uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta say no. Sometimes you gotta take away things that you allow people to do. Sometimes you gotta risk losing a friendship in order to get the appropriate amount of respect. And when you deal with people who don't understand or respect boundaries, that's how you flush them out.
Most men have never told a woman,
Facts.
you need to use your vagina to earn substance in my life.
Right, that's a logical
But this is
statement.
things that people should say when they talking to women. You need to use your vagina to gain weight and favor with a boss ass nigga like me. What else can you say? That's the truth. If you said anything other than that, you bullshit. This is how you move up in my world. Crack that ass open.
And
That makes me compelled
Yeah,
to
to
be
do
there
so.
for you in
Exactly.
all kinds of ways.
Facts.
But if you not cracking your ass open, how are we ever going to gain momentum as far as it go with friendship? You a
Exactly.
woman. You can't be my friend if you a woman.
That's true.
The only female
Well, I don't
friends
know. Well, I don't know. I disagree with him on that. I guess you can have female friends, but they got to be ugly as hell. Let me put it that way.
I got is the one cracking that ass open.
Men and women can't simply be friends. What often occurs
I
is that
disagree
men
with that
adopt
one.
a facade of friendship with the ulterior motive of hoping that one day the woman will let her guard down enough for him to make a romantic advance.
Right.
And I agree with that to a certain extent because I have women friends, but like I said, the women friends that you have, they got to be ugly. Now I agree with them. If you got good looking women friends, that yeah, you trying to wait for opportunity to smash. If you got ugly women friends, nah.
I don't
that's
want to waste your time. There's too many women willing to be naked 20 minutes after I met them.
Facts.
For me to be having long conversations
Facts.
with you. It's not worth my time.
Not for
Now,
the
the
sweat.
next man, he might want to get to know you by courting you, taking you out, smiling with your kids you kept, all that. I ain't living
with
like
that shit.
that. I
Exactly.
don't have time. I can meet your kids when I don't feel like driving home that night.
That's hilarious.
That's when I normally meet the kids. When I'm sleepy, then I'm motherfucker. Fuck it, I'm gonna come up. They up. They ain't got nothing going for them. They dad ain't around. They was raised by you. Them kids going to lose. They the
Damn.
streets' future problems.
See, and they know all this. They hear all this
Damn.
from him. Now, that's
But
different.
I ain't say this to the kids. I just know it.
The kids-
Especially the ones that's bold enough to speak to me when I walk in. What's your name? I be like, little girl, listen. That pussy is going straight wholesale by the time you 25.
That'd be funny.
Speaking, who the fuck is you speaking to a man you don't know, little girl?
A stranger.
Go in the room.
Facts. I totally agree. These women, like I said, most of these women just want a Frankenstein guys. That's what they want, some Frankenstein guys. Well, that's the end of this video. If you like my video, man, please subscribe to my channel. You see that bell icon, hit it. It'll be a true blessing if you subscribe to my channel. And as always, peace, love, safety. Jay is out.